Robert Lusetich, FoxSports.com golf writer. And Tiger's first-round swing is a big miss, his recent column. How would you rate what Tiger did yesterday and the fact that he's still in the chase there, Robert?
Well, I mean, DP, I'm more than mildly surprised. After what I saw at Bay Hill, that was as good as I've seen him hit the ball in maybe 10 years. And he certainly spoke as if he'd turned the corner. It was the watershed moment, and it was just nothing but regression yesterday. I mean, that swing off the first tee yesterday, I kid you not. I don't think that beat Arnie's 83-year-old drive to open the Masters. Okay, it was so bad, quick left. That sometimes you can get a pitching wedge to that green, and he's hitting some sort of fairway wood to lay up and try and get up and down for par. I mean, you can do that for a while, but it's gonna wear thin. And if you're gonna win major number 15, that's not the way to do it.
But all eyes are on Tiger because of the way he played at Bay Hill, going to a place where he's always going to finish in the top 10, may still finish in the top 10. It seemed like in your conversation with Tiger yesterday, there was an exchange where he did mention there's still a little bit of Hank Haney in his swing, and that's not a good thing. Were you surprised at that exchange?
Well, I mean, I asked him that question, and because he has this little code that he uses, same old motor patterns. And I decided that let's call a spade a spade. So what you're saying is it's the Hank swing, and he said yes. And essentially, not to bore everyone with the details of a swing, but Hank's backswing and Foley's downswing they do not mix. And my question is, and the question I pose in the column, it's been 2 years, man. I mean, you're still doing this 2 years later. I don't get that. I just don't get it.
So as we move ahead to round two, best storyline so far is what?
Well, I really like. I mean, Lee Westwood, who's a man who likes horse racing. He likes to drink a beer here and there, he likes fast cars, and he's had that sort of lifestyle. He shed a lot of weight. He doesn't drink beer. That was a huge sacrifice, by the way.
I can't root for him now. I'd rather be a bad golfer.
He'll be back. He'll certainly be back. But the point is, he and I have the same birthday, so I know he's about to turn 39, and in a few weeks. And the issue for him, I think, is the sands are running out, and the sands of time are running out on him, and he knows that. And it's now or never. And I think yesterday's round from him was really, really impressive. That was 7 birdies, 2 bogeys. He missed a little par putt in there as well, so it could have been a little better. But really hit the ball well, hit 16 of 18 greens. And, I always thought this Masters was just going to be a big one. I thought, all the thoroughbreds are out there, and it's going to be somebody big that wins. And I think yesterday Lee Westwood made quite the statement when he came out and did what he did.
Yeah, we're talking to Robert Lusetich, FoxSports.com golf writer, joining us from Augusta. But your first-round leader usually doesn't end up as your champ. I think Trevor Immelman is the one guy in the last 25 years. Before I let you go, most likely to be in contention on Sunday, Tiger, Phil, or Rory?
All of the above. I really think that Rory yesterday with those 2 late birdies to get back to 1 under, that could have been about a 75. Phil, I mean, he was Tarzan in the jungle looking for that ball on the 10th hole. I mean, he had hundreds of spectators helping him try. Well, sorry, Mr. Payne.
Patrons.
Sorry, patrons.
I will edit that out, Robert. I'll edit that out so Augusta is not here.
Don't get my credential revoked.
But who do you think is most likely not to be in contention then on Sunday out of those 3? Tiger, Phil, or Rory?
Well, I think out of those 3, it'll be Phil. I think he's, he must have. I think he hit a 100-yard slice on that 10th hole yesterday. So not hitting it as well as he would like. He made some long putts to rescue a 74, but I think if that was Rory's bad day, look for him to come. And I think also Tiger, 72, he turned about a 76 into that 72. So, if he somehow can figure out this swing, and again, for me, it's a mental demon. It's not about the physical swing. It's when he steps on that tee, and if you read Haney's book, you'll get a lot of the flavor of this. He steps on that tee. He's not as confident as he appears to the rest of us.
Robert, keep fighting the good fight.
You got it, man. You too.
All right, Robert Lusetich. He wrote the book Unplayable, an inside account of Tiger's most tumultuous season. His column today, Tiger's first-round swing is a big miss. The one thing about Tiger and great players is when they're successful, they don't think. You do. It's when you start thinking that you can't do.